Hi, so I've just received my Blackberry Playbook through the post. This has come all the way from America, so I'm just going to open the box up. This is was just delivered by FedEx literally 10 minutes ago. And let's open up this package with a pair of scissors. A little bit awkward trying to open it with the camera over your shoulder, but never mind. Hopefully I've got a nice stable shot this time. There we go. Probably the worst way of opening a parcel ever, but never mind. Oops, there goes my screen wipes. So there we go. So we've got some nice, I've got a big box there and some fairly thick bubble. Oh, we've actually seen bubble wrapping like that before. A little bit more, actually quite impossible to pop. Bubble wrap, I can't pop, fantastic. So there we go, we got that. We've got some delivery slips. We've got a 16 gig model of the Playbook and some more doodah. Let's have a look at what this says. Right, speed freaking web rocking ultra portable. From the moment our engineering team came up with the concept of the Blackberry Playbook tablet, we knew it would be an excellent platform for app development. Even before the announcement of this game-changing product at BlackBerry DevCon, we were geared up to provide the resources the developer community would need to create world-class software. Now, thanks to your efforts and the software expertise of developers around the world, BlackBerry app world is well stocked with apps to accompany the product rollout. Your contribution is warmly appreciated, and we hope you will continue to create apps for this tablet. Quality software is essential to the value of any computing device, and your software development efforts have been a vital part of this historic product release. We're truly grateful that you chose to participate in the project. The entire staff of Research in Motion thanks you sincerely for your hard work, patience and persistence in developing software for the BlackBerry Playbook tablet. So as you can see, I got this tablet because I submitted an app to their app store, and in return they give me a free tablet. So I've got software on their system now, and I've got this in return for that, so it's nice, which to be honest is the only reason I did it in the first place. So it's nice that my efforts did go rewarded. So anyone else who I think they run this every year, so anyone else who's interested in developing a full Playbook around that time of year, then keep an eye out, because they do run sort of developer incentives that allow you to get the hardware as well. So it'll be great because I can actually play my game on the actual device now. So as you can see, this I really should show you the box, shouldn't I? I'm forgetting the ins and outs of my my showmanship here. So anyway, you've got the BlackBerry Playbook there, you've got the image of the device, and this is the 16 gig model. We've got some on the spine, we've got some other details, some barcodes, serial numbers, a BlackBerry Playbook P100, 16WF, and a lot of other things. Got some multilingual stuff on the back. It even tells you 1 gigabyte equals 1 billion bytes. Same capacity is used for software storage, formatting and functioning, blah blah blah. So the kit contains a BlackBerry Playbook, safety and product instruction booklet, a getting started card, BlackBerry authentic accessories, neoprene sleeve, whatever that is, micro SD cable, micro SD folding blade charger, and cleaning cloth. See each item for country of origin. Requirements: Wi-Fi connection and a BlackBerry ID required for first startup and activation of the tablet for some applications and features. So anyway, enough of that. That's all it really says on the back there. There's some other technical stuff like Wi-Fi. It supports ABGNN, Bluetooth 2.5 EDR, and that's about it for that. So as you can see, that sleeve folds off quite nicely, and then we're presented with kind of a black box. And we'll open this up. And we've got a blue thing in the middle, so you've actually got a nice blue colour, which is in stark contrast. We've got this little black book here. That's the neon spring sleeve, I imagine. So they're giving you a nice case to keep it nice and shiny in, which is nice. What else have we got? We've got this is the literature they were telling you about. So got a few cards and things. Blackberry Playbook. Make sure you're in the area of Wi-Fi coverage, which I am. Blah blah blah. I'll put that to one side. And at the bottom of the box is the rest of the accessories, I presume. Got some. It's quite nicely laid out in the box. And these are the manuals and instructions. And what's this? That's oh, they're giving you a nice big cleaning cloth by the look of it. Because I have to admit, I get screen protectors for my other tablets, and the cloths they provide are tiny little things that seem to put more lint on the screen than it takes off. So, and that comes with screen protectors, so hopefully they can do a little bit better. Oh, it's a nice, smooth feeling cloth. Quite big as well. So obviously you can't rub too hard with these, as I've learned to my detriment in the past. And of course we've got the power adapter and stuff here as well. So, brick seal. Really should have a knife, but I couldn't find one, at least not one that I'd actually want to use on the box. If I run it down the edge there, that should do it. You're watching me mangle several boxes. That'll do. There we go, so we've got that sort of long box there with the charger. We've got a US prong. We've got US prongs. I had a feeling this might happen. Because it came from the US, of course, they've given me US adapter parts. So I guess the real question is, I mean, my computer will actually charge up an iPad, so I'm assuming it's got enough power to do that. So yeah, you've got sort of standard prong charger there, and then we've got this US one, or is this the EU one? Anyway, we've got a couple of prongs there, which is basically useless to me, and we've got the, yeah, that's the American one. So again, that's pretty useless to me. Never mind, it does say it was shipped from America, so I'm not too surprised about that. I'll just put the box over the other side of the room. We'll have a look at the actual device itself. We've got a sync charger there. We'll see if it actually charges up from the USB port on my computer, because it is a desktop, so it should have enough power. So there we go. We've got a very, yeah, it's an Apple-esque style cable, and I say it's Apple-esque because it's got those sort of straight edges to it, so it's not sort of a tapered plug, it's just that sort of straight edge. But yeah, it's basically what Apple provide, and it's a standard USB, sort of slightly smaller than the usual mini USB, which has become the fashion lately, I've noticed. And of course we've got the device in the actual pouch itself, so we'll just pull this out. Ooh, how do you get this thing off? And I've got it upside down. Right, so I've already put fingerprints on my new tablet, and I've put my fingerprint on the camera. That's a good start. So I'm not sure what that label is. Non something, I don't know. But we've got the Blackberry logo on the back, and we've got a camera there. We've got, oh, I haven't put fingerprints on the screen after all. Of course I haven't, because they always do this, don't they? So anyway, we've got this covered in film. Around the edges we've got the power cable, the power doodah. Oh, that's not as bad as I thought it would be. I've seen reviews where people were complaining that you couldn't really press that down, and I didn't have any problems pressing it down, so I don't know what they're talking about. Of course, this might be a slightly different model. So as you can see, the thing is actually loading up there. We've got volume up, volume down, play and pause, so that's nice. It's nice to have those physical buttons sometimes. and along the bottom we've got the 16 gig logo. Not sure what that is. That looks like the power adapter, and again not sure what that is. So we've got a couple of ports there. I'm not sure. I don't know if they sell accessories or whatever with it, but there's nothing on the sides, and that's basically it. And the screen is coming up, so we just peel this off. Now this is a 7-inch tablet, and I have to admit I'm rather accustomed to the 10 inches. I'll give you a quick comparison with the Asus TF101, which I've got handily plugged over here. So as you can see, that's the you'll have to forgive the bubbles and things on the screen. That's basically my poor attempt to put on a screen protector. It does the job, so never mind. But anyway, that's a 10-inch tablet, and that's a 7.5-inch tablet. Now this is actually surprisingly quite heavy. It's a lot heavier than I thought it would be. It's certainly heavier than that's something else I can compare it to. Is a Kindle. So I've got a Kindle 3 here, which is slightly bigger than the new versions. But as you can see, the tablets are about the same sort of size, and it's thicker. But I would say this is almost double the weight of that Kindle. So yeah, a bit heavier than I imagined, but it's not unpleasant. It feels quite bricky with the straight edges and things. So, but it feels like it's got metal on it rather than plastic. That's one thing I don't quite like about this this one, is it's nice and light, and you've got this sort of metal bezel around the edge, and then it's sort of a plastic back, and that always makes it feel a bit toy-y, a bit cheapy to me, which again is why Apple do the whole aluminium case thing. So I'm probably spoiled by my iPad 1, to be honest. I mean, I use it and it's great, and I have no problems with it whatsoever. So anyway, UK English, country of origin is UK, swipe to continue. That's strange, swiping that way. Oh yes, I suppose it would be, wouldn't it? I'm thinking of the next. Right, I'm just going to tap on that, then I'm going to go over there and actually read my read the number off my router. It does support WPS, which my router is supposed to support as well, but for whatever reason it wouldn't connect on that. So never mind, but as you can see, now connecting to my router. So swipe to continue. What else have we got? Date and time automatically, use 24-hour time, I prefer that, and time zone. There we go. The current date is actually accurate, and the time is also accurate. That's good. Do I agree? Well, I don't really have much choice, do I? I've got to use the device. Got the limited warranty, blah blah blah. And I'll just type in my details. It's got quite a nice responsive keyboard, which I'll show you in a moment. It's actually a lot easier to type on than my 10-inch tablet, I must admit. It is a far more portable device than those 10-inch tablets. Okay, my memory card ran out of space then. So anyway, we've got the download going on now, so this is now updating to Blackberry Tablet OS version 2.0.0.7971, and apparently there's 7 minutes to remain, so I really should keep it connected to a power source apparently. So anyway, I'm going to pause the video there and I'll come back once it's finished updating. Okay, so it's almost updated. I've plugged it into my computer as well, and it appears to be charging for the moment. It also loaded itself up as a USB drive, so it's now installing software on my computer, though you probably can't see it from this angle. And it's just installing it. While I'm doing that, I'm just installing the software. So it's finished downloading now, and now it's actually installing it. Ooh, 1%, yay. Something else I didn't mention, now that I've sort of handled it a little bit, it's already getting dust, is the screen is slightly recessed into the bodywork. You have kind of this thick rubber seal, I think it is. Is it rubber? Yeah. It feels like a rubber seal between the edge of the case and the actual device itself. And I have to say, it's a little bit unpleasant to my way of thinking, because I'm so used to this and my Apple tablet. I'm overly aware that there's something jamming into my thumbs there. Now it's no more than a millimetre high, I'll guess, probably less than that, but maybe half a millimetre. But it's enough to be aware of it. The other thing I failed to mention was you've got the light sensor there, and you've got the forward-facing camera, and you've got a couple of speaker grills. Now I quite like the speaker grills because normally, again, as I'll show you with this one, you've got speaker grills there and there on this. Now, the trouble is I hold my tablet like that, and this basically means that I often end up covering the grills, which isn't all that useful. And that does happen to me on the Apple tablet sometimes as well, because the grill is on the side. But they seem to have put a little bit of thought into that, and they've put the grills forward facing. Now obviously it breaks up that sort of clean, smooth image or glass plane image that they try to promote with these tablets, but I actually quite like that. I like the idea of holding my tablet like that or like that, and my thumbs don't cover it. I mean, I quite my hands, so I could probably cover it like that if I wanted to, but to be honest, if I'm doing that, then I'll be covering them on the side anyway. But just holding the device like this, it's I'd say it's nice to get that reassurance that I'm going to be able to hear it no matter what angle, or provided I'm not being stupid, I can actually hear it. So yeah, that's quite a nice surprise design feature. Oh, the installation is completed. Apparently I need to disconnect and reconnect my Blackberry device before I can start using it. So what I'm actually going to do though is I'm going to disconnect it from the main desktop, and I'm going to plug it into my netbook, because I've established that it will accept a charge from the desktop computer, and now I want to see if it will accept a charge from my little low-powered netbook. So that's my netbook there. So I've established it all works quite nicely on Windows 7. Let's try it on Windows XP. So I'll just plug that in there. Got the nice ding ding. The screen is lit up, I think. Now, of course, I'm not actually going to know for certain whether or not it's charging or not until I get the software, not the software, the tablet up and running. But yeah, I mean, the same procedure is applying to Windows XP. So if you've got a Windows XP machine, it appears to install the software on that as well. I've had endless problems with the MTP driver on Android, to be honest. It's gotten to the point now where I've given up trying to transfer files that way, and I'm actually set up an FTP server on my computer, which isn't exactly ideal. So I'm sort of FTPing files between my desktop and my main computer. I'm using Dropbox. So that's all installing properly. As you can see, I can hold the tablet quite comfortably for fairly extended periods. You know, it's quite unnatural to hold it in this particular position. It'll normally be like that, and that's a lot easier. But you know, I can hold it in one hand for a reasonable duration without any unpleasant feelings in my fingers. I have to admit, the back feels quite rubbery. I thought it was metal, but it's not. It's actually a rubber cover. So yes, but it's got quite a lot of grip on it, and it's a lot more grip than... No, actually no. It's smoother than my tablet, my Android tablet, but I wouldn't say there's too much into it. In fact, this is probably a bit smoother, so that's probably got a bit less grip actually. Yeah, when I try to rub my finger on the back of my tablet over there, because I've got this sort of patterned background on the back of it, almost like flowers or something, and I have to admit that gives more grip than I realised. I'll just stick this over there. So yeah, that's probably going to fall out of your hand a lot easier than that. But as I say, it's a nice rubberized feel, so it's going to be. It's certainly an improvement over the. Excuse me, over the Apple tablet, the iPad, because oh, that's finished. So yeah, it's an improvement over the iPad tablet. Because that can slip out of your hands quite easily actually, because it's just a smooth aluminium case. It's asking me to restart the computer, so it didn't ask me to do that on Windows 7, but it's asking me to reboot the computer. So this is quite a long installation process for the Blackberry tablet OS. I have to do some editing on this video, I think. But so far, it's a touchy, pokey screen that you can hold. It's looking pretty good. I mean, the angles on the screen are pretty much identical to both the iPad and the Android, so they haven't skimped on the quality of the screen at all. The resolution of the screen is 1024 by 600, so it's the same resolution as my netbook actually. So it doesn't have a higher resolution as the tablet over here, but to be honest, the screen's a lot more dense. So the DPI on this screen is probably going to be higher than this ACS. I haven't done the mathematics, but yeah, the DPI is certainly fine for a screen this size. So here we are, we're approaching 98% and we're now on 99. 100, and now we're going to hit the restart button. As you can see, it's restarting my playbook, yay! Still restarting. Let's see if it's still working. There we go. They always make you wait just long enough for you to start to wonder if it's going to come back to life. Oh, we've got some glowing animation stuff. Seeing a lot of USB on and off. I assume I'm not supposed to do anything there. I think it's still loading. I suppose that cloudy effect is to say, yes, it hasn't bricked. Probably. It's quite a nice smooth plasma effect. This is important process, get bored and start potching with it, just to see if there's anything. Plug the USB, does that make any difference? So it's quite a long time to go without any kind of message, or so there we go, the software update is now completed, so we're going to swipe left. Don't actually have a Blackberry, so there's no point in that. Do you have a Blackberry smartphone? No, I don't. Before you jump in, get to know your playbook by tapping the tutorial home screen. Let's have a look at that. It's called the Frame Touch Sensitive. Okay. In this tutorial, you'll learn how to display the home screen. Alright, so, yeah, okay. Anyway, it gives you a little tutorial on what you should be doing. That's perfect, well done. Okay, whatever. So it doesn't actually let you not do these tutorials. That's a lie. Yeah, I get it, come on. Actually, I'm a bit impatient with these things because I've done research into this device. I know how the thing works, but it's still forcing me to view this blooming video. I can just imagine anyone doing a firmware reboot or whatever, having to go through all this each time would be annoying. Perfect, yeah, okay, you've done it. No, go away. Right, I'm done with you. You've got the basics, now go away, thank you. Right, and now we're actually in the actual device. As you can see, to be honest, this is a perfect little ebook reader. It is about the perfect size to be a magazine or ebook reader, I think. And now I can test if it actually does charge from the USB from my netbook, which is a relatively low powered machine. I get the right hole. Just a bit stiff. Connected to computer, dismiss. Yes, and now I've transferred files back and forth. So yes, it does appear to charge from my netbook directly. So the lack of an American adapter, yeah, I accept, whatever, carry on. Actually, while I'm here, I can have a look for my game. So there we go, there's my game there. Very simple game. It's aimed at sort of elderly and very young users who are just sort of using these sort of devices for the first time. Amusingly, it's great for my mum. She's not very technical, so she says she rather enjoys the game. Quite a simple install process by the look of it. So is this installed now? Oh, there we go, now we're downloading. So this is literally the first time seeing my very first application I've ever published running on a tablet device when not in debugging and stuff. I mean, I've run this a few times on my Android on the app player, but I've never actually run it natively on the device. I tried simulating it, but it was too slow on my laptop. Apparently only I need to upgrade it. Fantastic. Oh no, that's the Facebook application. I do tell a lie. So we're going to slide up there. Apps, tab, there we go. And now we've got the loading screen. Well, we'll just fix that loading screen. There we go. My tapper block. So it looks quite nice. As you can see, you've sort of got the help files there, dragging around there. Not a perfect game, but it works. And the idea is quite simple, we just type that. And there we go, we've got tapper block. Now I have noticed that there's a 3 up there which shouldn't be there, so I'm glad I got this device. It wasn't showing on the other version. So I'll upload a new version of this. And I can fix that little bug. It's probably part of the debug sequence I originally put into it. But as you can see, it's a very simple game aimed at sort of kids and things. And this app got me a free tablet. So these are worth £169. So that's not bad for such a simple app and getting the tablet. And there we go, so I'll just exit out of that, so it all works. Yeah. Nice and easy to type on this. And there we go, we've got my score up there. So there we go, we've got tapper block running on the tablet. So yes, later on now I will be writing an update for that to get rid of the 3 in the screen. So there we go. That's my my new Blackberry Playbook.